All right, Toss fans, you guys absolutely crushed it hitting that 50 subscriber milestone.
50 already.
So, to celebrate,
Wow.
we're diving deep into a listener request today and sending this one out to all the Wicked fans out there.
Ooh, fun.
Get ready to dissect March of the Witch Hunters.
This is a good one. You know, this song comes at such a pivotal point in the musical.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Right after the audience has really started to connect with Elphaba, and then
Bam.
everything changes.
Everything changes, yeah. So picture this. You're in the theater. You've just witnessed this incredible moment of Elphaba's, vulnerability.
Rubber heartbreak.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden you get hit with this intense marching band sound.
Like a whole battalion, right?
Yeah, like a royal battalion preparing for war.
Yeah, and that sound, it just completely shifts the mood. It's jarring. Composer Stephen Schwartz uses that contrast to signal impending conflict.
Right.
He's basically telling the audience to buckle up, get ready, because a witch hunt is about to begin.
And it's not just the music that creates this feeling of dread, right? The chorus is insane.
Phenomenal.
Their voices blend so perfectly
Seamlessly.
that they sound like this one giant menacing force.
Bearing down on Elphaba.
Yeah, and you really start to feel how powerless she is against this, tide of anger.
The genius of Stephen Schwartz here is how he uses something as simple as unison chanting to immediately signal to the audience that this mob is united.
Right.
It's a powerful force and they are dangerous, and he does this with both male and female voices, chanting in octaves.
Oh, yeah.
Which just amplifies that sense of overwhelming power.
Right, it's chilling. And then as the mob's confidence grows, the music starts to change too.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It goes from those simple chants into these, deliciously angry harmonies.
Yes.
There's actually so much musical sophistication hidden within the song's seemingly simple structure.
You know, I've always been struck by how that melody, especially the line, "Wickedness must be punished," sounds like a military march.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
It's so deliberate, almost like they're stomping towards their target
Yeah.
with complete certainty.
Yeah, and that rigid, unwavering melody perfectly reflects the mob's, black and white thinking. They've already decided that Elphaba is guilty.
Right.
There's no room for doubt, no nuance, no mercy.
And then you get Boke's solo.
Oh, man.
Talk about a showstopper.
Absolutely. Christopher Fitzgerald's delivery of that in the original Broadway cast recording is just incredible.
Chill.
The way he belts out the word today in the line, "He wouldn't be a coward today," is just chilling. It's like he's channeling the unwavering determination of the entire mob in that one word.
Yes. And after that solo, the ensemble just explodes.
Oh, yeah.
The volume, the anger, the fear, it all escalates.
It mirrors the mob's growing conviction that they're doing the right thing.
Right?
And you know what's interesting about that? That surge in intensity, coupled with the immediate shift to blended harmonies, symbolizes how solidified their plan of attack has become.
Right.
At that point, it's not just about anger or fear anymore.
Yeah.
It's about action.
They're going to get her.
They have their target, and they are going after her.
Yeah.
It's powerful stuff.
And then Schwartz throws in this musical twist, and it's just so clever.
Oh, yeah.
There's this brief, fleeting moment of chromatic dissonance in the line, "I would join if I could."
Right. It's like this little musical swerve, But it snaps right back into line.
Yeah.
Such a tiny detail, but it speaks volumes about the mob mentality.
Right.
There's just no room for individuality.
Yeah.
No questioning. Anyone who hesitates, even for a second, is pulled right back in.
It's chilling.
It's so effective.
And then you get that powerful crescendo on the word "punished."
Oh, yeah.
Did you often hear in live performances?
When done well, it just drives home how serious they are.
It's like they're feeding off of each other's energy, whipping themselves into a frenzy.
Exactly.
You know, that reminds me of this one time I saw Wicked live, and the entire audience gasped when the mob started singing.
Wow.
It was like everyone in the theater felt that wave of fear and anger wash over them.
That's powerful.
Talk about chills.
It really highlights how effective this song is at creating such a visceral experience for the audience.
Oh, yeah.
And speaking of powerful moments, we got to talk about that final line. "Wickedness must be punished for good."
Oh, those words, "for good."
Right.
They take on a completely different meaning later in the musical.
Total.
It's devastating.
It's such a brilliant example of foreshadowing.
Yeah.
At that point in the song, "for good" almost sounds like a threat.
Yeah.
But later on, it becomes about the lasting impact of our choices and the complex nature of good and evil.
It really makes you realize that even a seemingly simple phrase can have like multiple layers of meaning.
Oh, absolutely.
Schwartz is a master at that.
He is.
But beyond the clever wordplay, March of the Witch Hunters is like a turning point in Wicked.
Oh, for sure.
It's the moment when everything changes for Elphaba.
Before the song, she's misunderstood, ostracized, but she still has some allies.
Right.
But after March of the Witch Hunters, she's totally alone, facing a world that just wants to destroy her.
And that isolation is made even worse because the mob is so united against her.
Yeah.
There's literally no one left to speak up for her.
No one to defend her.
It's heartbreaking.
And that's what makes her decision to embrace the Wicked Witch label so powerful. It's like she's saying, fine, if that's what you want me to be, then that's what I'll be.
Yeah, it's a moment of defiance.
But also resignation.
Like she's accepted her fate.
And March of the Witch Hunters sets the stage for that transformation.
Right.
It pushes Elphaba to the brink, forces her to make a choice.
Conform or rebel.
And she chooses to rebel.
Yeah.
Which makes her such a compelling and enduring character.
It's incredible how much emotion and drama is packed into just a few minutes of music.
And it all starts with that simple but so effective musical cue.
The witch hunt about to begin. So much to unpack from just one song.
It's amazing, right?
And before we wrap up our deep dive into March of the Witch Hunters, we want to take a second to celebrate with all of you guys.
Yes.
You helped us reach 50 subscribers.
That's incredible.
Which is a huge milestone for Toss Toss.
No small feat.
And it really means so much to us.
It does.
To see so many people
tuning in
and learning and exploring.
All these fascinating topics with us.
We're so grateful for every single one of you.
We are.
And as a special thank you for helping us reach this milestone,
yeah,
we chose to deep dive into March of the Witch Hunters for this special episode.
It felt right.
You know, it might not be as flashy as some of Wicked's bigger numbers.
It's not defying gravity.
But as we've learned today,
right,
it's such a crucial turning point in the story.
Yeah.
And just this brilliant example of musical storytelling.
It really is.
Sometimes it's those subtle details, those nuances of the music and the lyrics that reveal the most insightful layers of a story.
You really have to listen closely.
And hey, maybe after today,
yeah,
March of the Witch Hunters will climb a few spots on your Wicked favorites list.
I hope so. It's such a powerful piece of musical theater.
Definitely worth another listen.
With fresh ears.
Speaking of another listen.
Oh, yes.
We have another exciting announcement.
We do.
When Toss Toss hits 100 subscribers,
100?
we're planning another special deep dive
Oh, wow.
into a listener-requested song.
That's awesome.
So if there's a musical number you've always wanted us to dissect,
let us know.
Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, what are you dying to know more about?
We can't wait to see what you choose.
Me neither.
Until then, keep listening, keep learning,
keep exploring.
and remember,
yes,
even the most seemingly simple songs,
they can have so much depth.
Can hold incredible depth and meaning.
Happy listening, everyone.
Happy listening.